Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. We have another college football ultimate team banger for you fellas today. Today we're going to be going over the best 84 overall player to actually select out of your Season 1 Field Pass. If you guys don't know, at level 10, you guys are going to receive your first of 4 Season 1 80 overall BND fantasy packs. I have that pack, we're going to look at it, and we're going to figure out what exactly is the best card to pick from this pack. Now, I definitely think there is a order in which you guys should actually pick from this pack, and that is exactly what today's video is going to be all about. Starting us off with it right now. First things first, I love this pack animation. This is so freaking cool. Look at that pack, it's so cool. Let's check out the other one. There's Nick Singleton right there. We also got Will Howard, we got Kobe Bryant, and then Deone Walker. Now, if you guys don't know, you actually get all 4 of these. You get the first one at level 10, the next one at a level in the 20s, a 30, and then a 40. So you're actually going to get all of them. Now, I think the worst pick out of this pack is actually going to be the Deone Walker. You guys can see him compared to my 80 overall right end, and obviously, he's going to be significantly better. You guys can see he has better speed, better strength, better tackle, better play rec, better block shed, and better power move, plus better finesse move. He's also 6'6". This card is pretty good. And I don't think this card is bad by any means. I just think he is probably the one you are going to want to pick last. Right end is not a depth position. And so when I'm picking my B&D players, especially which ones I want first, I want players that are going to make the longest impact on my roster. Deone Walker, from what I've seen with the gameplay, right ends in general don't make the biggest impact. Like, it doesn't really matter what overall you have in there. So that is why Deone Walker is coming in at number 4. So at number 3, I actually have Kobe Bryant. I really like all of these cards. I think all of the next 3 are really good, and it was actually a really hard decision. But for me personally, I have Kobe Bryant, the defensive back here, not the basketball player. How many Kobe Bryants play defensive back also? It's actually insane that there are 2. But talking about this card in specific, 83 speed, 83 excel, 82 agility, 83 play rec, 80, I can't see that, let me move myself out of the way, 83 zone coverage. This card is really good, don't get me wrong, I really think this card is good, but the reason he is, coming in at number 3 instead of number 2 or number 1 is I think we just have so many DBs. For example, you guys can see I actually picked Quinyon Mitchell out of my Ultimate Alumni Player pack. Was that the smartest pick? Maybe not, but I needed a defensive back. Now, Kobe Bryant is better than Quinyon Mitchell, but I already have a DB on my team that is going to be able to hold down the fort for me. I also think there are just so many other ways to actually claim decent defensive backs that it's not necessarily the first position that I want to max out, and that is why I have, Kobe Bryant at number 3. Now, number 2 is a little difficult because I think Will Howard is really freaking good, but I actually have Will Howard here. Now, don't get me wrong, I think this card is really good and will be my second pick if I don't have a better quarterback by then. He is really freaking good. At number 2, I have Nick Singleton. I know, I got a quarterback at number 1. The 84 speed halfback, 84 acceleration, 83 agility. This card is really freaking good, and honestly, I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to end up picking Nick Singleton first. I mean, this guy is really, really good. I will say, though, the quarterback is the most important position on the field, and Will Howard is really good. It probably takes you guys a few days, maybe a day or 2 to get to level 10. That's when you guys actually get to claim your first one of these players. So do you want to spend it on a running back that is fairly easy to replace this production? He's really good. Nick Singleton, don't get me wrong, is one of the better halfbacks in the game, especially one for free. Or do you want to take the quarterback option that, yes, there are better quarterbacks in the game, but Will Howard is a top tier. And that is exactly my mindset here. When I'm playing through these solo challenges or these early game head-to-head games, I definitely see the difference in having a good quarterback. I've been trying to play with this Joe Burrow. He's just not getting it done for me. This is a speed game. You want players that are fast. That is how college football rules. And I mean, look how much better this Will Howard is than Joe Burrow. And for me personally, that is exactly why I am going with Will Howard as my first Season 1 player. Again, you guys get to claim all 4 of these, but I figured this would probably be the best way to do it. Just kind of talk first things first. That's kind of how I'm going to pick these cards. Now let me know down below, which one of these Season 1 Field Pass players are you boys actually going to pick up first? I love to hear from you guys. Also, if there are videos you fellas want to see me make, please drop it down below. I love to make videos that you guys want to see. I'm doing this. Also, would love to hear how you guys are enjoying the College Football Ultimate Team content. I am loving this game right now. Definitely a big fan of Cut, so shout out EA. That is everything I got for today. I'll catch you boys later with another banger, but until then, peace.